All right, folks, this is it. We've been waiting for this for a while now. This is the actual rankings. We're starting at 168. So my 168 is the Susie. The worst episode of all time is the Susie.
Wow. Okay.
A season 8
Any
episode.
thoughts?
I have it 168, the Susie. First of all, where do you have the Susie? It's got to be somewhere close, I'm assuming.
I have Susie as the third worst episode.
Okay. I mean, you have it third worst. I figured you'd have it in your bottom 5. I just put it last. I get one chuckle, I think, when Jerry just fucking messes with the lady at the funeral, like I was with her too, or something like that, and gives a little look. But other than that, I mean, they ruined Moffat, and just I had to put it last. The whole Peterman Elaine thing.
Yeah, I can't argue it.
Yeah, no, you got a 165, so you're in the same boat, so that makes sense. What is your 168?
I think you know what it is. It is the dealership.
The dealership. I believe that's my next one. Yep. So I had dealership 167. So yeah, we're in the same boat there.
I didn't realize it was going to be the worst till I saw it again. But it was as if even Ackerman didn't even direct it. It was like just like they gave an intern a chance to direct. It was just so bad. I don't want to say it's clearly the worst, but it was. Yeah, I think it's clearly the worst.
Yeah, the only thing that saves it for me is I get a couple of chuckles with Kramer and the guy in the car. I know when we talked about that last time, that didn't really save it for you. That puts it not last for me because I get a chuckle, 2 lines that Kramer says, and that's really it. So other than that, it's pretty much dead last. So, so that's my 167. So what's your 167? We know what your 165 is. What's your 167? Actually, the Susie's your 166, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, Susie's 166. My 167, which I thought when I watched it would be the worst, and I can go back and forth on this one, is the Millennium.
There you go. That's my 166. So we have the bottom 3 exactly the same. We just have them in a little bit of reversed order.
Yes.
I don't even now that I think it's right now as you just said, the Millennium, I feel like that might be the worst. I'm trying to think of what made me laugh in the Millennium, and I don't know if anything did. And the other 2 I chuckled once at least.
Yeah, the other 2 they're all terrible. And I don't like the dealership. Elaine is the least, and Elaine bothers me the worst in this 7, 8, 9 series.
Right, that's where Susie comes into play for me.
Yeah,
way too much Elaine, and that's why. But what did she do in the Millennium? I don't even remember at this point.
Oh my goodness, it was the Mayan store going back.
Oh my gosh, yes. It's one of the worst things ever. I understand now. Yep. Yeah. Horrible. Pute Maya, put about a business. Yeah. One of the worst things ever. Yep. All right, so we're on the same page there. Our bottom 3 is identical, just in a bit of reversed order.
All right, so you're up to 165 now. Yep, what do you have?
I have 165 is The Package, another season 8 episode.
The Package, okay.
The Package is when they ruin Uncle Leo. How do they make an Uncle Leo episode bad? This is how they do it, The Package. I don't even understand this episode. I never understood it live. The package blows up in his face. Like, I don't know. I never got this one. I mean, even though George Pictures, The Art of Seduction, I guess is supposed to be funny, but it just didn't do it for me. It just fell flat.
So that I'm trying to find the package where I have it.
Got to be in your bottom 100, season 8. You definitely don't have it.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah, but I actually had it not as bad as that. Maybe because I just didn't remember it. But here we go. I have that because I'm filling the numbers manually here. Right. I have that package at 138.
138. Wow. So where do you have it ranked in the season? Are you able to see your season rankings quickly or no?
No, I actually have that on a notepad somewhere else.
I love it.
But it actually, when I did this exercise today, it changed a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure it would. I mean, I could do this tomorrow and it'll change again. So I'm trying to just set it in stone right now.
But I don't have a problem with where I have it. I mean, all these are kind of,
Yeah, I mean, we'll get to like the groupings, but so what do you have 165?
Okay, let me go back up. 165. I have
Stop
the little
sharing.
kick.
Okay, okay.
Uh,
I have
I
that
could not.
higher than I probably should.
I couldn't
Um,
watch that episode again. It is Elaine at her. I mean, absolute worst. George just. I mean, are you kidding me? And then even the forced. I believe Frank Costanza at the end.
yeah, I know, I know.
Uh, it's the little kicks. I mean, I know when we reviewed it, it was just really difficult for me to watch. I mean, Elaine is just beyond bad. So yeah, I'm comfortable with the little kicks.
See what would put the little kicks up a little higher for me. Now, little kicks is still in my bottom 20. I have it 148, so it just makes the cut on the bottom 20. Yeah. Oh, this is Death Blow. This is the bootlegger. You know, Brody.
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
Got a couple of laughs out of Kramer, Jerry, and the bootlegger. I mean, just barely, but that held it together. It held it together. And when George, this is when George the bad guy, is it or no?
Yeah, the bad boy.
Yeah, the bad boy. So I got to laugh at George when he's eating at the party with Elaine, I guess, when he first meets the chick or whatever. I just love when George
Yeah.
eats. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's in my bottom 20. I got a 148. So you got a 165. So we're mixing them up a bit, but we're still in the same.
Not bad. So, yeah, it's consistent. All right, what do you have at 160? Now I have all of them in order with the 160, so we can go.
Okay, 164 is the Frogger.
Interesting. I have the Frogger at 163.
Okay, I thought we were going to be right on the money on that one.
Well, the reason is I'll give you my 164. It's kind of a wild card, but it kind of set the stage for the downfall of the show in my mind. You may be surprised. I have The Invitation, season 7 at 164.
Wow, you're dropping the invitations all the way down there, huh? I mean, I know you didn't like it. I know you didn't like it. I did not expect it to fall this far.
Yeah, it's a little wild card for you.
Wow. This is a drop and a half.
And when we reviewed it, I think I felt, I can go back to the videotape, but I was really down on it, and it was worse this time. I know most of what I'm going with here is original thoughts. I agree, but this one, it got worse for me, and I had to put it in the top 5.
So that's 164.
Yes.
Okay. So I had the invitations at 129. Yeah, I know. I wasn't. I mean, it's a season 7.
Well, 129 is bad.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's a season. Well, it's a season 7, middle of the pack. I couldn't put it too high, right? It didn't. For all the reasons you don't like it, I probably don't like it either. But I had to just, I didn't have it as low only because, I mean, just things are ahead of it. But I had a 129. Yeah, I didn't have it very high, but 164 I was not expecting. So your Frogger is 163 then.
Yes.
And that's my 164, which is, pretty much we're almost right on there. So then my 163 is the Pothole.
Okay.
Where do you have the Pothole?
Yeah, I'm not far behind at 157.
Okay.